Blake Snell to the Dodgers, of course. But what does this mean for the Roki Sasaki sweepstakes? Are the Cubs now the favorites?
How can I spin this positively as a Padres fan? I could be like, well, they're not going to get Roki Sasaki, right?
Right now, from the Padres' perspective, it's pretty simple. Roki Sasaki or bust.
Real quick, because we don't know what's going to happen in the next 2-3 days. To all the Dodger fans that were trolling our Roki Sasaki reels.
What did you just say?
Roki Sasaki.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
We're going to get him. We're going to get him.
He's not going to want to go to a team with another Japanese player. The fact that he can't make as much money because he's coming out early, he wants promotional opportunities and sponsorships. And if he goes to a team like the Dodgers, who already have 2 Japanese players, he's not unique.
I'm going to be Roki Sasaki, and I want you to give me the quick elevator pitch why I need to come to the San Francisco Giants.
You want to come play for the Giants. You'll be a star in this town. It's a Japan town. The Giants signed the very first Japanese player ever back in the 60s. Rocky's yawning at the moment. I don't know, hookers? Do you like hookers, Rocky?
Swimi Minami. He's a Yankees part owner from Japan. Well, he's doing one thing this year that he wasn't last year. Okay? He was not a major player in the Yoshinobu Yamamoto sweepstakes discussions and negotiations. He is a significant part of the Roki Sasaki negotiations. Very quietly, the Yankees are operating behind the scenes.
Okay, everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. Sasaki is not going to the Dodgers. I will die on this sword and make this argument, okay? His agent came out to the media last month and said, I think the transition would be easier for Sasaki if he goes to a smaller market. LA is about as big as a market as you could possibly be in. Why would you put our sweet little angel into the wolves of LA? I've said from the beginning, Sasaki is going to the Padres. I 100% think he's going to the Padres. It works out for them. Joe Musgrove's out for the year. They need another starting pitcher. And then the NL West is quite literally a bloodbath.
Me and the Dodger fans, we've been doing a lot of making up. If they get Roki Sasaki to a minor league deal, Pop's not going to be good. It's going to be a bad week for me. Shohei on the books for $2 million a year, and then Yamamoto, and then Roki Sasaki. That Japan team won the WBC.
Drop your baseball take.
Roki Sasaki's a Padre, not a Dodger.
How much of this has to do with you, Darvish?
A lot of it. They're good friends. Roki learned a slider from you, Darvish. That plays a big factor, but there's other factors too.
I don't know how the Padres as an organization can give a better pitch than the Los Angeles Dodgers.
I'll tell you how. It's been reported that Roki has interest in playing in a smaller market where he's not all in the limelight. San Diego's a smaller market, same weather as LA, West Coast just like LA, close to Japan, and he'd be the guy in that rotation behind Darvish. That's my final take. Roki Sasaki is a San Diego Padre.
I talked to some of our friends from the Japanese media. Just, what are you hearing about Sasaki? And they really are big on the Padres. They think the Yu Darvish connection is going to be a factor.
Based on what I'm hearing, I would say 85% chance he does not sign with the Dodgers. I'm just telling you what I learned in talking to a lot of people that are in the know with the player himself, who, by the way, is going to make the decision. But the sense I get from everyone is that the narrative of him going to the Dodgers, it's way more likely he signs elsewhere than he signs there.
Where does Roki Sasaki end up?
You know, I think the Padres are a great fit for Roki Sasaki.
I think we're all a little brainwashed now about guys going to LA and wanting to kind of like be on that hype train. I don't think he actually ends up in LA. Dodgers, I think, are too crowded. I really do. Too crowded in the rotation. And I don't want people to take this the wrong way, and I don't think it should be taken the wrong way, but like they have 2 Japanese guys who are kind of like, they already have their endorsement deal. The Padres make a lot of sense to me. The Yankees make a lot of sense for him too.
The Yankees' worst season in 30 years, 2 years ago, doesn't help, but they still finished above 500. Like, if you're going to be on the Yankees, you're going to be on a very competitive team, which the Padres, who knows what's going on with them right now? The Texas Rangers, they were bad for a while before they got good. So, in a way, if the Dodgers aren't real, which is totally a Sasaki thing, the Yankees are real.
And what I was told yesterday is that at least one additional team beyond the previously reported group of Dodgers, Padres, Giants, Yankees, Mets, Cubs, Rangers, at least one team in addition to that group has spoken with Roki Sasaki.
Surprise, motherfucker.
No question about it. I am ready to get hurt again.
It turns out all along the Toronto Blue Jays were a mystery team in this. You got to think, like, is Roki Sasaki an empath? You know, is he like looking at us like,
I think he's in touch with his emotions, John.
You know, it's like, I got to throw this team a fucking bone, you know? Which catcher do you want to throw to? Thick Jesus, who rocks. Will Smith, shit bum. Luis Campuzano, bum. Pick your fucking poison, buddy.
The Roki Sasaki frenzy appears to have come down to 3 teams, and there's some serious drama swirling around. Jeff Passan reported the Dodgers, Padres, and Blue Jays have emerged as the 3 finalists to land a potential generational right-handed pitcher. Yesterday, Sasaki and his agent began to inform teams they had been eliminated from the running, with teams like the Giants, Diamondbacks, Rangers, Mets, and Yankees being told they were out.
We have Roki Sasaki. He's telling teams he won't sign there, which is unbelievably funny.
Are these teams that he had previously told, like, he was considering, or is he just calling, like, me just going outside, going up to a woman, Rihanna, I'm sorry, you understand, I just can't. Does he take the hats off a table, like he's the top defensive line commit on 24/7?
Putting on different ones.
Hell no, y'all know I'm a Dodger for life.
The Roki Sasaki sweepstakes are coming down to the final leg. And yesterday, a lot of teams got eliminated from the sweepstakes, including both the Mets as well as the Yankees. And it's very clear why Roki Sasaki would prefer to be on the West Coast rather than play in the greatest city on earth. And that's because he doesn't want to play in the bright lights of New York City. I understand, man. It's a lot of pressure. New York is the big time. I understand. Go play on the West Coast where it's going to be safe, where the pressure's off and the spotlight's not as bright. Not everybody's made for New York, and that's okay. But when that camera cuts, when the Mets eliminate whatever team you end up on in the playoffs, and it shows you in the dugout contemplating the decision you made, I'll certainly be laughing.
Roku Box Sasaki thinks he's rejected the New York Mets. Bro, you haven't rejected anybody. We were just checking to see if you had good taste, and you clearly don't, because you're a minor league talent playing in a Super Nintendo baseball league. Your stats mean nothing. When you finally show up, you're going to get lit up by the New York Mets, because when you get up on the mound in Citi Field, you're going to be tremoring like the Richter scale during an earthquake in California. And we're going to bring the shake. And we're going to come and we're going to haunt your dreams forever and make you regret you thinking that you're the prom queen rejecting anybody. You're the geek who says, nah, I didn't want her anyway.
First reported by Jeff Passan, Dodgers, Padres, Blue Jays are the final trio.
1 to 3 most likely to least.
I may even say Padres. I may say Padres, Jays, Dodgers.
So I would probably go San Diego, then Toronto as a sleeper, and then the Dodgers.
Roki Sasaki has the opportunity to make the MLB absolutely the worst league in the world when it comes to sports. I think it's the Padres, considering the 3 finalists he's left out. I don't know how the Blue Jays snuck in. But, I'm very interested why he would want to go to the Dodgers aside from winning a championship, which doesn't really do much for your legacy.
We need him badly. We need him. Hey, and people are going to be like, oh, you're a beggar. Motherfucker, I'll be on my knees begging. I'll be begging. I'll beg all day, all night if we get this guy. I don't care. We need him. We need him, bro. We need him.
The internet has been buzzing after a video surfaced of what appears to be Sasaki throwing in Padres gear at Petco Park.
Yeah. He was just like a glimmer in our eye 100 days ago.
It's going to hurt even more.
And now his feet are on ground downtown San Diego.
And he's wearing Padres gear, throwing Ethan Salas.
And it's not the first time we've seen him in Padres gear.
The future is in that little 10-second video, Roki throwing at Ethan Salas.
But again, it's not the fact that he's throwing at Petco Park. It's that he seems to be wearing Padres gear while throwing. There's no evidence he wore Blue Jays gear when at their ballpark, and whatever team it is, if Roki hasn't signed yet, why would he be wearing any team's gear? I don't think I'm reading too much into that. That seems like something you do after you've made your decision with said team. Like, he doesn't need to wear anything Padres. He has his own clothes. I don't see why this wouldn't mean he's a Padre. I'm not saying he's made a decision. As far as we know, he hasn't. But full-on wearing Padres gear while throwing for the team has to mean something.
It may seem like a small thing, but it's not. It really does lend a lot of credence to the idea that Roki will end up in San Diego. And take this video of him pitching in their gear seriously, as I don't think it's some kind of simple coincidence.
No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop.
This is a really good sign. that you've got Padres players following him on Instagram. You've got him throwing a bullpen, flat ground at least, at Petco Park. He's clearly thinking about joining the Padres.
3 days later.
Rights here, hearing from multiple sources that the Padres are out on Roki Sasaki. They will begin their international signings of Yohan De La Cruz and Carlos Alvarez in the next few hours. If Jeff Passan doesn't tweet it, then I'm refusing to believe the Padres are out on Roki Sasaki.
The video of him working out at Petco got me up, but doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Shit blows, honestly. He's going to be pretty good. He's a really good pitcher. And wherever he ends up, he's going to be a stud, and he's cheap. Would have been huge for the Pods.
Welcome, everybody, to the Blue Jays today, where today we got some massive Roki Sasaki updates. No more Padres. The Padres are apparently out of the Roki Sasaki race, and that just leaves the Toronto Blue Jays and the LA Dodgers for Roki Sasaki. Have you heard this story before? It was a little over a year ago when we've heard this story before, and we got our hearts broken. We're going to talk about the recent updates that just came out and why Roki might pick the Blue Jays over the LA Dodgers before.
Breaking news, the Padres are reportedly out on Roki Sasaki. And the Blue Jays, one of the finalists for Sasaki, are getting really creative today trying to get it done. The Padres are one of the big-time favorites from the beginning to sign Roki Sasaki because of Yu Darvish, his mentor, at the top of the rotation. Now with them out, it reportedly all comes down to the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. But the Blue Jays just got really creative. They just made a trade with the Cleveland Guardians to acquire Miles Straw and $2 million in international signing bonus pool money.
Well, it comes down to this. Oh, I've got butterflies.
One eternity later.
Was there any doubt?
Really, bitch? Thank you so much for wasting my motherfucking time.
But first, a toast. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. You can't keep getting away with it. You can't keep getting away with it.
The rich get richer.
The rich get richer.
The matter of the rich getting richer.
The rich get richer.
The rich just got even richer.
All I gotta say is the rich keep getting richer. The rich keep getting absolutely richer.
The Dodgers are now, in my opinion, the evil empire.
You guys are the evil empire.
An evil empire.
Evil empire gets stronger.
Cancel the damn MLB season. How do the Dodgers keep getting away with this? They get every good Japanese prospect. For the game of baseball, we gotta move Japan over to the East Coast. I mean, the only reason they're siding with the Dodgers is because it's closer to Japan.
It's official. Roki Sasaki is a Dodger. I can retire from TikTok. I can be happy getting off this app now that I know Roki Sasaki will be joining the Los Angeles Dodgers for the 2025 season. I know this felt inevitable at one point, and then it looked a little sketchy, but now it's been resolved. Roki Sasaki is going to be a Dodger. I don't know how to react. I'm so happy right now. I'm so excited. I understand that everybody's going to ask for the MLB season to be canceled, for rules to be changed, for everything to stop, because it's not fair that the Dodgers got Roki Sasaki. And I just got to tell you, I do not care. I do not care one bit, because the Dodgers, we just keep doing this.
After all these years, finally, we have them all.
Where is Rob Manfred when you need him? Are we surprised? No. Are we disappointed? 100%. Because it is turning into, I hope he goes anywhere but the Dodgers. They have elite starting pitching, they have an elite bullpen, and they have an elite lineup. They have actually formed the Avengers in Major League Baseball, and they're sitting there laughing at everybody else.
We lose again, guys. We lost out on another big-time free agent. A couple hours ago, we were so hyped up.
Here we are again, man.
We kept saying it was probably going to be the LA Dodgers and all that and whatever, but like you can't help feeling something. And we were feeling it. And once again, Toronto Blue Jays lose out to the LA Dodgers on a Japanese superstar. Like the pain never fucking ends.
Everything was pointing towards the Toronto Blue Jays, just like everything was pointing towards the Toronto Blue Jays when it came to Shohei Ohtani. Everything was pointing towards the Toronto Blue Jays when it came to Roki Sasaki. Like we go out, we trade for the international signing bonus pool money, which Roki said he wanted teams to do, but I guess it didn't effing matter because he goes and signs with the Dodgers anyways.
Why do you have to make it hurt like this? It didn't need to be this way. I didn't need to feel what I'm feeling right now, but the fact that we just continue to be runners up, it hurt. Holy shit. We just traded for Miles goddamn Straw. And now
that's the thing that pisses me off the most. We just traded and acquired a contract, a terrible contract of Miles Straw for $2 million of international signing bonus pool money. For what?
For what?
Roki Sasaki's an LA Dodger. You know what's crazy is, and you know what's insane about this is I genuinely believe we had a chance. That's 3 free agents in 2 seasons we've been a finalist of. And out of this, we've gotten essentially Miles Straw.
Cancel the season. Just cancel it. The Dodgers just won the 2025 World Series. The Dodgers have now gone back-to-back. Congratulations to the Dodgers and all Dodgers fans. You just hate to see it.
The Los Angeles Dodgers just signed Roki Sasaki. Absolutely no surprise. I mean, they got Shohei last year, Roki this year, but that's not even the craziest thing. You are not going to believe their odds to win the World Series. In my 10-plus years of betting on sports, I have never seen a team to win the title odds as short as plus 310. If you put $100 on the Dodgers, that'll only bring you home $310 if they win the World Series this year. The next closest favorite is the Yankees, plus 750. I mean, absolutely insane.
But it's hard when you have such a handsome fella like the Dodgers trying to just poach every single girl.
The Dodgers are like the most eligible bachelor that like you've ever seen.
Dude.
Like they've got the money, they've got the looks, they've got the
6'5",
history,
blonde hair,
no, exactly,
blue eyes,
exactly.
the whole 9 yards.
Oh my
probably
God.
working finance.
Look, we knew this was going to happen when Sasaki was posted. We knew he was going to the Dodgers, but it still stings. And I'm not even mad at the Dodgers. Their job as a franchise is to put the best possible team out there. And that's what they're doing. It sucks, though, for the rest of baseball. Like, man, fuck this shit. This is the best team ever assembled on paper. And it's quite frankly not even close. This team is too good. It sucks. Baseball's ruined, and it's not their fault. I get it. They're just doing their job. But for the rest of us non-Dodgers fans, this fucking blows.
We knew this was likely to happen for a while now, but somehow it's even more difficult to process than I thought it would be. Dodgers fans, please enjoy this. This is going to be some of the most incredible baseball you will ever be able to witness. To have that be your hometown team, I really hope you appreciate this. You've got like half a dozen future Hall of Famers potentially on this team. It should be a sellout crowd like every night. And Ohtani's probably going to go down as the greatest player of all time. Good luck the rest of MLB. This is going to be a tough team to beat for a long, long time.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Damn!
Roki Sasaki is officially signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers. One of the all-time shocking moves after one of the weakest misinformation campaigns ever run. I've never seen someone run from the grind faster and sooner. Like, he could have easily just waited a couple years, got a big bag, but he probably wouldn't be able to do that with the Dodgers.
Hulk Hogan arrived. Hook. What is he doing? My God! Is he the third man? He's the third man!
I'm really sorry, but I have to let you go. It's not personal.
I'm gonna kill myself!
Wow.
I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy this thing, not join them! Bring balance to the force!
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Why were you so bullish on this?
Why did you believe this? We've seen the Padres do this in years past with other players that everybody said the Padres are getting this guy. No, they're not.
It's just sad because now, like, Dodger fans are going to be even more annoying than they usually are, and I just hate them.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the San Diego Padres have signed Martin Maldonado to a minor league deal. Obviously, the news has just officially dropped by Roki's Instagram that he is not going to be a Padre and he's going to be a Dodger.
Now, Matt, what's up with these fucking losers doing the Instagram announcements?
You know, there are rumors, obviously, the clips of him working out. I guess he worked out, obviously, in all the different teams, gear. But that clip going viral got our hopes up a little bit.
Have him wear a Padres uniform while he pitches for them.
So I think it was in place. They knew exactly what to do, and it's been in place. We got bamboozled. Shit happens.
Yeah, we got cucked. We got put in the cuck chair.
You can't tell me that this guy has not got some deal in place under the table. Like, you cannot tell me. Like, I guarantee you, if you do some digging, he's making $20 million this year. Every single fucking team hates you. So you're the villain, and they're playing into the villain role. They're like a classic. They're kind of like they're like Homelander, right? They think they're the good guys, but actually they're the bad guys. Like, if you would ask them, they're like, "Oh, we're such good people." Fuck you guys, honestly. You all suck. You all suck. I used to like Mookie. I hate to say it. Now I gotta hate him. Freddie, gotta hate him. I've always hated Shohei. Yamamoto, scrub, and Roki Sasaki. You've made the list.
Let's not just sit here and complain. Like, every single comment section is going to be under every single post about Roki Sasaki, and talk about the real problem. Because dynasties happen in baseball. They don't ruin the game. I complain all the time about the amount of money that the Dodgers can defer. I'm the same as you. Here's the thing. Everybody can do it, and you know it, and I know it. We all know it. We're just upset. Real problem, as highlighted in the same tweet, it's not the Dodgers. It's your cheap owner. The Mariners, with their elite rotation, self-imposed a $15 million spending cap this offseason. Why? How much have the Braves spent this offseason? Their owner is doing fine. What about this billionaire? He's in the middle of a rebuild. Twins owner is talking about how television rights are impeding their ability to spend while he's worth $4 billion. I'm not some Dodgers shill, so give me a break. All I'm saying is every single comment section is just going to be ripping the Dodgers, saying that baseball's ruined. Everybody's complaining. What you should be complaining about is how your poor owner, he's worth billions, cries poor, and won't spend money.
I guess off with the brand new hat and put that away.
Are we surprised? No. Are we pissed off as Giants fans? Yes. So much for not being in the media spotlight. Hell of a production. I'll give you that. Hell of a production. You belong in LA. You deserve an Oscar. Get the hell out of here talking about all this bullshit. I am not shocked. I'm not sitting here going, "Oh my God, I can't believe the Dodgers have..." No, I'm pissed off because the Dodgers did sign him.